Hey there tamers, welcome back to another deck profile. It's been a while, I know, I haven't uploaded for a while and I'm trying to rectify that. But today we are doing my Examon deck. This deck isn't perfectly optimized, but hey, it's what I've got, so it's what I'm working with. Starting with the eggs, I'm running 5 eggs. Mainly because I couldn't choose between them. But we have 3 of the BT20 baby Digimons. If it's when attacking once per turn, if this Digimon has Dracomon or Examon in its text, draw 1. It's always nice for draw power. Then we're also running 2 of the EX3 ones. All turns once per turn when a Digimon with Dramon or Examon in its name becomes unsuspended, this Digimon gets plus 1000 DP for the turn. So those are my eggs. For the rookies, I just need to organise them. I should have done this beforehand, but hey. I think that might be... Yep. So we run 4 of the EX3 ones. These are basically the searchers. Digivolves from Baby Digimon. On play, reveal the top 4 cards of your deck. Add 1 green or blue card with Dramon in its name and 1 card with Examon in its name among them to your hand and place the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. And then the inherit is all once per turn, and it's all turns. When one of your Digimon with Dramon or Examon in its name becomes suspended, this Digimon... okay, so it's becoming suspended. That was the dog knocking over my playmat holder. This Digimon gets plus 1000 DP, so I run 4 of that one. The DP buff is nice. Believe one that I am looking to... You can probably hear my daughter in the background. She's adorable. One that I probably look to phase out is the starter deck 8 one. Like I said, this isn't optimal. I've just got, unfortunately, these are the cards I've got. On play, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 Digimon card with Dramon in its name among them to your hand and place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And it has no inheritable. So there's 3 of them. I also run 3 of the BT11 Dracomon. Did I say Dracomon with the other 2? I probably didn't. I can't remember. Your turn once per turn when you play another Digimon with Dramon in its name or blue flare in its traits, draw 1. Your turn when you play another Digimon with Dramon in its name or blue flare in its traits, gain a memory. So I'm playing that mostly for the Examon Dramon stuff, not blue flare. Next, 2 of the BT20 Dracomons. Again, don't know how good this is. Start your main phase by trashing 1 card with Dracomon or Examon in its text in your hand, draw 1 and gain a memory. And then your turn, this Digimon gets plus 2000 DP. So I'm playing that too. And because I only own 1 of it, 1 Dracomon X anybody. Start your main phase when Digivolving. This Digimon may Digivolve into Cordramon in your hand without paying the cost. And then it has the end of your turn, this Digimon and any of your other Digimon may DNA Digivolve into a Digimon card in your hand. So I run 1 copy of that because that is all I own currently. Level 4s. Just organise these. So we have 3 of the BT20 Cordramons. The green one. Digivolves from a Dracomon in name for 2 as raid, and your turn when any of your blue Digimon with Dracomon or Examon in the text are played, this Digimon may Digivolve into Groundramon in your hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 2, and then the inherit is it gets gives plus 2000. We then have 2 of the other BT20 Cordramon, the blue one. This one has jamming, and your turn when any of your green Digimon with Dracomon or Examon in their text are played, this Digimon may Digivolve into a Wingdramon in your hand with the Digivolution cost reduced by 2. And then also gives plus 2000. I run 1 of the EX3 green Cordramon. It has blocker and it gives blocker to Examon, but probably doesn't... One of them does. But yeah, it gives blocker to your Digimon or Examon. And then 2 of the blue EX3 Digimon has evade and gives your Examons or Digimons above it evade as well. So that's my level 4s. On to level 5s. Again, probably should have organised this. Let me just check. Yeah. So 1 EX3 Groundamon has blocker. Your turn. It can be treated. Your Examon in your hand can treat this Digimon as level 6 during DNA Digivolution. And it has the end of the turn. You may DNA Digivolve this Digimon and one of your other Digimon with Digimon in its name into a Digimon card in your from your hand for its DNA Digivolution cost. And then while this Digimon has Digimon or Examon in its name, it gains blocker. 1 of the EX3 Wingdramon Digivolves from Digimon. It has evade and basically the same effects as the other Digimon, except this one gives evade as an inherit. Then we run. Oh, actually, I just realised I run that at a 2 of. Is that right? Yeah. Run 3 of the BT20 Groundamon. Digivolves for a Digimon from cost 3. On play when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. Then one of their Digimon or Tamers can't suspend until the end of the turn. And then all turns, this Digimon is also treated as a level 6 Breakdramon for Examon's DNA Digivolution. And all turns, when this Digimon deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, trash the top security card. So run that one at 3. And then the BT20 Wingdramon, I run this at 2. On play when Digivolving, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 6,000 DP or less, and then is treated as a Slayer-Dramon for Examon's DNA Digivolution cost, and it gives security attack +1. Probably better to run that one at a 3 of, so I might, if I can, I'll have to see if I can swap one of them out for another one of them. Level 6s. This is probably where I really need to look at what I'm running, but it is what it is. 2 of the EX3 Digimon, Breakdramons. I just threw 2 cards on the floor. Give me a second. Yeah, 2 of the EX3 Breakdramons. I cannot speak. They all have Digimon in their name. All turns once per turn, when this Digimon becomes suspended, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. All turns once per turn, when one of your Digimon with Digimon or Examon in its name deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. And then its inherit is when one of your Digimon with Digimon or Examon in its name deletes an opponent's Digimon in battle and survives, trash the top card of your opponent's security stack. So a lot of trash in security in this deck, which is fun. I run 2 of the BT20 Breakdramons. This one has blocker on body, and on play when Digivolving, suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, then one of your Digimon may attack. All turns once per turn, when any of your Digimon with Dracomon or Examon in the text deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, delete one of their suspended Digimon or Tamers. And then when any of your Digimon with Dracomon or Examon in the text deletes your opponent's Digimon in battle, delete one of their suspended Digimon or Tamers. So, Tamer hate. We like Tamer hate. 2 of the BT20 Slayer-Dramon. Piercing, on play when Digivolving, trash any 3 Digivolution cards of one of your opponent's Digimon, and delete one of their Digimon with no Digivolution cards. All turns once per turn, when your opponent's security stack is removed from one of your Digimon with Dracomon or Examon in its text may unsuspend. All turns once per turn, when any of your Digimon with Dracomon or Examon in their text would leave the battle area other than in battle. By suspending this Digimon, they don't leave. So that's quite nice. 2 of them. And then 2 of the EX3 Slayer-Dramons. Probably one of the better ones, to be honest. Digivolves from a Wingdramon or Groundamon. All turns, when this Digimon becomes suspended, unsuspend it. Start your opponent's main phase. You may suspend one of your Digimon with Digimon or Examon in its name to force one of your opponent's Digimon to attack. And then start your opponent's main phase as an inherit as well. You may suspend one of your Digimon with Digimon or Examon in its name to force one of your opponent's Digimon to attack. So that's run at 12. On to the level 7s. Now this is where it gets proper messed up, so I do apologise. These are, like I said, all I can manage. One of the BT13 Examon. DNA Digivolves from a green level 6 and a blue level 6. On play when Digivolving, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Then that Digimon doesn't unsuspend during your opponent's next unsuspend phase. And all turns, once per turn, when an opponent's Digimon becomes suspended, you may activate one of the effects below. Suspend one of your opponent's Digimon, or unsuspend one of your Digimon. So, got that one as a one-of. I run 2 of the Examon Ace. Has the hand counter blast DNA Digivolution. So, one neat thing with this is you can use one of these too, because I believe it's only one of these two. If you have one of these two on the board, because they say they are treated as Sledgemon or Grandgemon, if you have one of these in hand and then say like you got the Grandgemon in hand and you got the Sledgemon in hand, you can blast DNA because that is treated as a Breakgemon. So just keep that in mind. You can blast DNA with those two if you don't have the Breakgemon. So same with the other way around. If you have this and you don't have the Sledgemon, you can blast with the Breakgemon. So it has Raid, Piercing, Blocker, and Evade. When Digivolving, if DNA Digivolving, return all your opponent's Digimon with the highest DP to the bottom of the deck. All turns, once per turn, when any Digimon suspends, this Digimon may unsuspend. And then, of course, it has the overflow of 5. Then have, because I pulled one of the BT23 Examons. It has Digivolve from a level 6 with CS trait for a cost of 5, or DNA Digivolve from green or blue. It has Piercing, Security Attack +1, Partition, green level 5, blue level 5, which is very, very nice. On play, when Digivolving, suspend 5 of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers. None of your opponent's Digimon can unsuspend in their next unsuspend phase. Then this Digimon may attack. Your turn, once per turn, when your opponent's security stack is removed from, trash one of their option cards in the battle area, then delete one of their suspended Digimon or Tamers. Very, very nice card. I do want more of this. I do need more of this. We'll put that there. And then, because, again, I pulled one Examon X Antibody, Digivolves from an Examon for a cost of 2. Has Piercing, Blocker, and Evade. When Digivolving, suspend all your opponent's Digimon and Tamers, then delete one of their suspended Digimon or Tamers. All turns, once per turn, when this Digimon suspends, it unsuspends, then if Examon or X Antibody is in this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash your opponent's top security cards. So, a lot of Tamer or Digimon deletion, a lot of security trashing, and a lot of unsuspending and suspending. Awesome. Next up, we have 2 Davis Motomiya. Why would you not run Davis Motomiya when the primary colours of this deck are blue and green, with the exception of the BT20 Dracomon. And yeah, it only grabs Digimon anyway. So if you don't know, if you're unfamiliar with this, you shouldn't be, because it's been around since the start of the game. If you have 2 or less memory, you set it to 3, and then reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 blue and 1 green Digimon card among them to your hand. Place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck. So I run 2 of that. And then the option cards, I run 2 of the Unleash the Dragon Gene. You may it's a play cost of 2, and main, you may play 1 Digimon card with Dracomon or Examon in its text from your hand with a play cost reduced by 3, and place this card in the battle area. All turns, when any Digimon with Dracomon or Examon in their text would leave the battle area other than in battle, delay 2 of your Digimon may DNA Digivolve into Examon in your hand. With that effect, they have to be on the board. You can't do a 1 from hand, 1 from board. Security, you may play 1 Digimon card with Dracomon in its name from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Then place this card in the battle area. Okay, so that actually pairs nice with this, because you can trash one of the Sledgemons, or you can trash one of the Winggemons or Grandgemons, and then if this is hitting security, you can play it out. So that's pretty nice. And then to round it off, 2 of the Wisteria memory boosts. It is red, also treated as red. Red also meets the colour requirements, sorry. And then main, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Add 1 blue or red Digimon card among them to your hand. Return the rest to the bottom of the deck. Then place this card in the battle area. There's only certain cards this one can't grab. For example, it can't grab the EX3 Breakdramon, and it can't grab the EX3 Cordramon. But the rest, and the Grandramon. But the rest of it can grab. So, yeah, that is my Examon deck profile, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I shall see you around. Goodbye.